The Greedy Hummingbird. A greedy little hummingbird lived in the tulip garden. He was so greedy that he would drain all the yellow tulip flowers of their nectar. The poor flowers drooped helplessly after they had all their nectar taken by the hummingbird. They were at their wits' end. Oh, how will we ever make this greedy hummingbird understand? They exclaimed, drooping limpidly. We've got to teach him a lesson. Hey, red tulips, called out the yellow tulip flowers. How did you get rid of this greedy little hummingbird? Oh, it's simple, cried the red tulips. Come closer and we'll tell you. The red tulip whispered something in the yellow tulip's ears. Psst, 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 psst. The yellow tulip laughed in glee. That sounds like a great idea. The next day, as usual, the greedy hummingbird returned to the yellow tulip flower bed. The smart little tulips had closed their petals into a really tight little bud, so that the sharp, long beak of the hummingbird would not be able to pierce through. The hummingbird aggressively prodded the yellow tulip flowers, trying to pry open its petals. Initially, the yellow tulip put on a show of resistance, and the hummingbird thought he would get his way. But suddenly, to the hummingbird's unpleasant surprise, out popped a honeybee, buzzing angrily at the hummingbird. The hummingbird retreated in fright. More and more honeybees popped out of the yellow tulip flowers, buzzing angrily at the greedy hummingbird. The hummingbird fluttered away scared. The tulips rejoiced in unison. The honeybees and the tulips reached an understanding. The bees would get the nectar from the flowers, and in exchange, they would spread the flowers as pollen across the garden and beyond. Both the honeybees and the tulips were delighted with this arrangement. The tulips were happy that the bees spread the pollen far and wide, and the honeybees were happy that they had the sweet, sweet nectar of the flowers to gather. Both the bees and flowers coexisted happily ever after. And that's the end of the story.